Hey, Leslie here, and I'm so pleased that you have downloaded this free DM strategy that allow me to fully book my one-to-one program and hit a 15K in a 45-day period with a really small audience, right, of 200 Facebook group members. So this is just a quick video introduction to talk you through the DM sequence so you know how to use it. And I would really, really love for you to drop me your feedback of how this has got you booked calls, because I know that this is a really effective method if you use this correctly. Okay. So, this particular method can get you booking 6 sales calls every single week and generating $15,000 worth in 45 days. Okay, so first things first, please go ahead and make a copy of this document. So you go to File, make a copy, and save it onto your own Google Drive. And then what you can do is you can make some changes to the DM template as it pertains to the way you speak, your niche, their particular problem, and the transformation that you provide. Okay, so the way that you use this is it really is a template. Okay, this isn't a stick to this and never say anything else to your prospects, because humans buy from humans. Okay, so we can't script every single conversation, but this gives you the general flow of how you can get somebody from cold all the way to booking a call with you, and then following from that a sales calls. So every time you see this particular bracket, so say for example here with the introductions, hey, great to connect. I see you do, so it could be hypnotherapy. I see you do counseling. I see you're into gardening. Okay, if you're a coach and you see on somebody's profile that they really like gardening and you're into it too, how did you start? Okay, so whenever you see these brackets, make sure that you take the time to change that as it pertains to your niche, to your ideal client, so that it really makes sense and they're not robotic scripts. Okay. And what I encourage you to do as well is to change them as it pertains to how you speak. So you might say, hey, lovely, or you might say, hey, so and so, if you use your name. Okay, thanks for connecting. All right. In here, so insert a genuine compliment. Okay. So say, for example, this one, hey, so and so, so insert name. I noticed that we connected, but I didn't introduce myself. So here it could be where you're from. It could be if you have children. Just a little bit about you on a personal level. I checked out your profile, and I love that post that you did on, the one where you went to Spain, right? What really resonated with me was, and then insert a genuine compliment. What really resonated with me was, I absolutely love Spain. I go there every single year. Okay, so you can see how all these guidelines transition into having a general conversation with somebody and really creating some introductions. Okay. So you can see you've got guidelines here if you created a training, how you would start that conversation off with somebody. So by asking them what exactly made them want to reach out for this particular training. Or if somebody liked or commented your post, they are warm leads. So you want to find out, you know, what resonated with them. So ask them, hey, so and so, thank you so much for your support on my post about, and insert what particular post it was and in what group, because people forget, and ask them what resonated with them. Okay. And once you've had introductions, it's about establishing a connection and really becoming curious and finding common ground. Then we move into more of an investigator mode where we become curious. So finding out really about the struggles, how long they've been struggling, what outcome they'd like, what they've tried that's worked, what they've tried that hasn't worked, and whether they're open to fixing the problem. Okay. That's when you want to give them some suggestions if they give you permission. Okay. And then after that, you want to transition into a booked call where you're able to give them a deeper understanding. So I've given you some templates there for you to work on. And I've also given you some templates on how to follow up with people. Okay, should they not respond after, a certain time period has elapsed. This is really important because life happens, and just because somebody doesn't follow up with you doesn't mean that they don't want the help and support. And then what I've given you here is detailed DM scripts on how to transition somebody if they join your Facebook group into a booked call. So go ahead and change that as it pertains to your niche, the desired outcome, and the problem that you resolve. Okay. And again, I've given you some follow-up pointers here. So I would love to know how you've got on, and I would love to know the results that this gave you in your coaching business.